No, Machu Picchu was a university.
For their university?
Yes, to bring the future leaders.
Gracias. For
算是正式进入马丘比丘了。进入2号线，听听导游怎么介绍马丘比丘。
This is the circle number 1. Only goes up to the view. We go circle number 2. We go up view and then we go inside to the buildings.
Okay, cool. Oh, Una Picchu.
There's another checkpoint later on. We have to give this back later on to the guards.
Okay.
Later on.
Okay.
Take a look on top of that mountain. Can you see people up there?
Machu Picchu.
Huayna Picchu.
Huayna Picchu.
Yes. 400 tourists climb this mountain every day. They need extra ticket, time and power to go there.
Is it Route 4, Circle 4?
Circuit 4. Circuit 4 plus Huayna Picchu mountain.
But it's not good for kids.
No. How old are they?
9 and 10.
I think they could do it. They could do it.
I saw the video. It's quite hard.
It's not too dangerous. Not dangerous. This part is not Inca.
It's not for you.
This is not Inca.
Oh, this one. Oh,
this is
one.
new. Just for us to go to the view.
The old one is gone.
No, up there we'll see more.
Oh, okay.
Original ones we see up there.
So this Machu Picchu is for Inca royal family.
No. Machu Picchu was a university.
For their university?
Yes, to bring the future leaders. Yes.
Why here?
Because the education Inca times was a state secret.
Oh,
So that we have to be isolated, hidden.
okay.
We should wait maybe for your wife. Many people right now.
But education, at the end, there's no character being invited.
Yes, but for indoctrination, a brainwash.
But how did they remember those? By those lines, the ropes?
No, they have scripts, yes, with ropes. They can be read just with braille. Just the future leaders, when the Inca king conquered other kingdoms, he wanted to take all the children of the king of the conquered kingdoms and provide them special education, indoctrination. That's why they built here. Very well protected by the mountains and hidden by the nature.
It's been confirmed.
Yes, yes. Take a look now. We have on top of the mountain. Can you see like a V? In the V, there is trees, Inca buildings, and people right now taking pictures. This is the Sun Gate. That was the only way to come to Machu Picchu during the Incan times. The bus is only for tourists. From the V to the right, can you see a line across coming this way? That is the last part of the commercial Inca trail. It's a trail, last 4 days, walking 48 kilometers. It starts in Oneretambo, the last Inca trail, and finish here. That's why it's famous. But in South America, we have 25,000 kilometers of Inca trails. This is only the famous one, because it was a big kingdom of 12 million population. So the first view, take a look at the buildings. We're going to walk through all these buildings. I've been in Shenzhen. You know Shenzhen?
Shenzhen.
And Hong Kong.
Yeah.
I had the best fried rice in Hong Kong.
Oh, you should try more.
The sticky fried rice.
深圳是哪？
深圳。
深圳是哪？
深圳在中国一个 city.
Shenzhen is a modern city, yeah.
Yeah, very modern, very young. 对啊，我们
This is new, only 2 months old.
only 2 months. So that house, so those one without roof, it should be like that.
This roof is new, just for us to have an idea. How
Yeah,
they used to
idea.
be
So it
doing
should be
those
like
times.
that. Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Remember that Machu Picchu is a human heritage, so we don't build more roofs
Yeah.
anymore. Only this one as an example. Can you see buildings on the very tip top of that mountain? This one? Can you see buildings?
Yeah.
On the left side, there are 2 peaks of a building
Uh-huh.
with no roof.
Uh-huh.
That was a shelter for sun and rain. There are also walls up there, retaining walls and foundations. That's all we got up there. That means there was a plan up there, but it was never finished. It's hard to understand why to build so high when we see only foundations.
How did they bring the stone?
Stairs. There are stairs. Can you see in the lower part of the mountain on the left side? Can you see people walking in white colors? They're walking upstairs, all the way up to the top. They build stairs. 1 hour up, 1 minute down.
By the slaves.
No, there were no slaves during the Incan times. Manpower. They used to
Yeah,
be
manpower.
working for the Inca. 3 months out of the year, you should work for the Inca. That was the taxation labor. If there were no slaves during the Incan times, that means these people were living okay. Right? So because of that, we only understand Machu Picchu was never finished.
Oh.
Because these people abandoned this place before the Spanish arrived to Peru.
Oh.
Nobody knows when or why. But I'm happy they never came here. Otherwise, we could see a church inside.
Mm.
But the question is, who were the mysterious people who built it and why here?
Mm.
To be continued. And there was no water up here before, so they need to bring everything here. The rich soil have to be brought from the Sacred Valley, Tambo, all along the Inca Trail by manpower. And the water, 8 miles away, they found a natural spring water. They built aqueducts and they got water running by the living accommodations. We're going to see this later on. But why they need to do that? Why these people decide to build this in a place with no conditions, no soil, no water? That it could take at least 100 years to build it for only 500 people. Because of that, we understand, Machu Picchu was a university. In order to take all the children of the kings of the conquered kingdom and provide them special education, indoctrination. That's why they choose this area. Take a look. Very well protected by the mountain and hidden by the nature. Later on you will see how the river goes all the way behind that mountain, then the river is coming again to this side. So Machu Picchu is really well protected from 3 sides like a horseshoe. And the only way to come here, remember, that was through the Sun Gate. That was the only way. It was almost impossible to reach that spot first because there were so many checkpoints along the way. Because the education during the Incan times was a state secret. Even people of the Inca were not able to know that they do have this university. They were not able to know that they were giving education to people to be kings. Kings. During those times, they were gods. And you don't supposed to teach them. A god supposed to be born with this knowledge, with this wisdom. All right? Do you know this movie, Harry Potter? In this movie, they have a secret university. Do you know the name? Hogwarts. Thank you. Everybody used to go there by transport. Which transport? Train. Thank you. And the train was taken from Ollantay, Tambo, by Peru Rail. That's what you did before you came to Machu Picchu. So let's take this movie as a reference to understand and actually to imagine the campus during the Incan times. Very well protected, hidden, they stay secret. After the picture, we're going to explore the Inca Hogwarts.
Oh, that makes sense. That's why nobody, after Inca people died, nobody knows.
They never mentioned.
Yeah, that's why. Oh.
Later on, I'm going to show you the classroom, dormitories, open areas, everything, okay? So now, let's get up there to take the classical picture for the Instagram.
Can people actually ride on the llama?
No.
No.
So they're very weak animals. 20 kilograms for a llama, it's too much.
Ah, okay.
If you add, that one is the real Machu Picchu mountain, which means the old mountain.
Oh, this one is Machu
Yes.
Picchu mountain.
The American professor, Hiram Bingham, when he came here,
So the American guys come from that way.
no, he came from the river upstairs to here. But he was told by a farmer about this place. We want you to, all of you, sit down, then we can take a picture with the whole background.
Oh.
In this area, it's not enough to feed these people. In this case, this was another classroom for agriculture, and fresh food have to be imported over and over. See these people in the middle, they're walking downstairs. After these people, and before, there are 2 big buildings. They were the dining rooms for the students, because they used to think communas. But the director, the most important person of the campus, he had his own dining room in his palace, which is in the center. See one more time the tree. From the tree to the left, can you see a thatched roof? And just after the thatched roof, there are 2 buildings with triangular walls. That was the palace for the director. His bedroom, the only one with a private toilet, and also he had a private dining room. Now let's go back to the students' area. From the dining room to the right side, with the people walking, the buildings are smaller because they were dorms, dormitories. So small, that means all day long they were outside studying, and they come here just to sleep and nothing else, dormitories. Right? Are you ready to walk through? Vamos.
爸，这些是 farms，
对。
到现在有。
I see these stones, they used to be part of the walls. We don't add these stones up there anymore because then we lose the title of human heritage. But when archaeologists, they see a wall that is in danger to fall down, so they make marks on the walls, they put numbers, letters, then they take the stones out one by one, and then they put them back in the same position one by one. This is what is called restoration.
泥吗？
60% in Machu Picchu have been restored.
Are those original? Those stairs?
Yes, arena. Process. This was the garden for agriculture. They grow corn only. And see the buildings back there with roof? They were the storage houses, only for crops.
Oh, is that where you go?
Yes, all these terraces.
So where is the farmer, the agriculture living?
They living down there.
Down there.
No, the servants,
Servants.
they live down below in the other side. We will see later.
Oh, okay.
So the heat of the area and the humidity, they don't make food last for such a long time. So fresh food have to be imported every day by manpower. These stones sticking out are in order to tie down the beams of the roof. But the inside is square, outside is round.
What kind of tools does Inca people have? Metal?
Very simple ones.
No metal.
Chisels made out of bronze, hammer stones, and not really real tools. Wood? Yes, wood.
So they're using rocks.
Yes,
They,
hundreds of those.
they're using rocks to make the rocks.
Rocks, also hammer stones.
Yeah, they're using the
Hammer
stones
stones, yes.
to make the stones.
See that wall?
Eh? What's that? Bunny.
This is how they do restoration. Remember, they put numbers, letters, and there's animals.
It's a bunny.
It's
Is it?
the Andean rabbit. The name is Piscachi. Yes, they grow everywhere.
Chinchilla?
Relative to the chinchilla.
Oh.
This is the Andean rabbit. It lives everywhere. They live in groups. How many people do you think will live in here?
1, 2, 5? 5?
How many people do you think?
5?
I would say 4 max. 2 there, 2 there.
Oh.
This was a dormitory for the students.
Oh, yeah.
The students were children. In Georgia, even better, because the idea was indoctrination.
So the Inca can build really, really strong basement, but they can't make a really tough roof.
That was the roof.
Yeah.
Actually, what kind of material they could lay the roof? This is one and the only one that was a flat roof. Because the heavy rain, the rain is very heavy, and the roof must be very steep. And the grass is not waterproof, but takes away the water very easily. But when they get wet, they are very heavy. That's why they need these stones to tie down the base of the roof. If you look down here, these are more dormitories for students, more dorms. See, like it's cool, right? We're going downstairs now to see the temples. Are you ready for that? Please, we go to. See the stones behind you? These stones were always here. This is a natural stone quarry. The stones were always here because only this material was found here. But the water and the rich soil have to be brought. But if they found the stones here, that means they save time and power. But according to the logistic of the civil engineers, they mentioned that 100,000 people were working here every day in 100 years. In the whole logistic of Machu Picchu, food, drinks, accommodation, medicine, days off, and take the records every single day with no software. Now the question is, how they cut the stones, how they move the heavy stones. Take a look at these stairs. If the question is, how they cut the stones, that means I don't really think that they really cut the stones at all. Can you see an example of cut in this? Can you see any angle of cut? No, really. I see example, it was done by chipping away and then sanding. So perhaps they never cut the stones at all. Perhaps it was done by chipping away and then sanding. You can do this at the beginning and also at the end of the stone work. But to move the heavy stones and join with precision, nobody's able to answer this question. It's a big mystery all over the world. Stonehenge, Easter Island, Petra. But on the upper part, it's smooth. Who did that? Incas or aliens? The answer, the tour guides. And also I did this because when I used to come from the commercial Inca with my colleagues, we must show and prove to our tourists that yes, it's possible to work with simple tools to granite stone. So we had sand another stone, and we were sanding and sanding. We did this just for fun. But if this could be my profession, in 1 year, I can have a nice stone work. So perhaps they never cut the stones at all. Perhaps it was done by chipping away and then sanding. Now we're going inside to this part to see the temples, and then we return to this area.
Well, it's quite big.
For the students,
It's quite big.
no, I wish.
It's quite big.
So these are drums for the professors.
Oh.
Nice window view. Now, we want to walk around to see the temples. Are you ready for that?
Yeah.
Very good. So we go
Who came in that?
the archaeologists. The archaeologists, they do that. They do a map and they reveal the stone as
Oh,
puzzles.
right, like the market.
The round stone down there. This is the finest architecture that we have in Machu Picchu. The archaeologists, they call it as a temples. The archaeologists, they call everything temple. They see a nice wall and they say temple, plus we are Catholics. So in this case, you don't see any extra decoration, carvings, paintings, reliefs, like you might see in other civilizations. Architects here were able to understand once the stone is fine, simplicity is also beauty. Simple, solid, and symmetric at 1400s. Around wall, we hardly see in the city of Cusco, only this one. And of course, down there are more dormitories. Now we're going to see the main temples in the main square. You ready for that? Please, we go this way.
Is that tree a new tree?
Yes. This is only about 80 years old. See, can you see people in white down there? Behind these people, that's the dormitory for the director. The only one with a private toilet, but not to be used anymore. And this building here in the middle, that was the private dining room of the director. The stone wall telling us, take a look how deep is this valley. This is the proof. No way that you could come to Machu Picchu if it's not through the Sun Gate. And these terraces were not for farming anymore, only retaining walls against erosion. And the power plant of Cusco is down where the green pipes are in over there. And the white lines vertical is the power lines taking power to other cities. All right, we should go to the main class. The stonework here is more beautiful, straight, precise. The precision in this stonework, let us understand these are temples. Well, remember there was no roof here, and the rain goes into the foundations got weak, and then the wall sank. Because if this could be done by an earthquake or fault line, more than one wall should be in danger. In this case, only one. So because the stonework is telling us this word classroom for religion. Religion, even nowadays, is an easy way to control people. But being an American professor called, this is the principal temple because the big stone inside looks like a Catholic altar. So perhaps in this case, they did human sacrifices. Nowadays, there is no any proof can tell us 100% Incas did human sacrifices. I don't believe that. And this building is known as the Temple of the Three Windows. But at the beginning, there used to be 5. 2 around the corners, they were blocked. We don't know why they did that, but this helps us to understand architects are always changing plans. Working here in 100 years, there is many changes like these small examples. But in this case, you don't see 2 stones alike. All the stones are different. And the stonework is not only facing to us, it's all the way around. To do 3-dimensional stonework, that means you must know about geometry. But in this case, the stones are rectangular stones. Vertical lines are not always 90 degrees. They have inclination to support each other. But horizontal lines all level 0. That means they must be mathematicians. Because of this, we understand that Spanish, they tell us different story. They write his story. Because the history is written by victors. And we lose 90% of our records. The Spanish destroy all our records. 60% is speculations. 30% is a good guess, but only 10% is for real what we know about the Incas. So from this point, we are not going to see any living accommodation, no temples, no palace, only classrooms, because we're going to the intellectual area. So this don't work, we don't see anymore. Maybe it would be a nice moment for you to take some pictures before we go this area. Picture or walk?
Walk. Picture.
This is a recreation of the Southern Cross constellation. It's pointing to that constellation every night. If you put a compass on top, then we see the 4 cardinal points. That means these people understand that the Earth was round. I found in total 14 replicas of mountain and also constellations. Maybe there is more, but I only found 14 everywhere in Machu Picchu.
How does Peru people think or feel about the Spanish? Still? Right.
were really enemies were the Spanish. Still nowadays, because there are many Spanish companies working in Peru, we are consumers. We only work
Right.
for this. We're
Yeah.
still working for this. People.
Yeah.
Take a look at the buildings in front of you. These are the classrooms. But see, and over there, there's a tall wall. That wall was a roof because there was a shelter for sun and rain. But the buildings around didn't have roof because there was the classroom for astronomy. They have to be open to look at the stars. Of course, when you see a star in over there, and after some time you see here, then you understand about cycles. Then you make calendars. Then you grow in astronomy, and then you understand the wet season and the dry season. So no need to do human sacrifices. These are regular classrooms, and the biggest stones over there around the corner, the three walls. The stone wall is telling us that could be a foundation for a temple, because from top there's a stone garden waiting to be carried because it wasn't finished.